Right. How you doing? So I'm Aramis Pacitto, and once again, today we're going to be talking about my experiences on making the Challenger movie. Now, of course, we're just going to kind of go through it very quickly. We don't want to waste too much of your time. It was a good experience. We all had fun doing it. First things first on the topic, will there be a second one? Stranger things have happened. Stranger things have happened, people. So I'm thinking I may need a drink for this. Alright, we're back. So, hold on. I don't know if you guys can see it in the background. It's right there. So that's cheers. Because honestly, without a little bit of this, I don't feel like giving anything up. So today we're going to really get into it, guys, and I got some excitement and we're ready to hit you hard. So pretty much, the best parts of working for the Challenger was, well, pretty much playing Sledge. I love playing Sledge. I've been thinking about that character for quite a long time, so it was amazing to finally get that guy out and on the, computer. Actually, quite a lot of funny things happened. So I'm going to go over some of the funnier things. I remember one day we were filming some blizzardy night. It was a night where it was like negative 15, 16 blizzard storm, the whole thing. It was crazy. It was ridiculous. And so we were filming, and I was there. We were all dressed up in our parkas and our toques, and we were all there. Andrew had his ski mask on, and this is for the opening shot of the movie, and we're all ready to go. He had his garbage bag full of cash, and he was ready to rob the bank. The problem was that the camera would not focus with the low light. We were using a different camera that day, and that was the last time we ever used that camera for a scene like that. And so we didn't. And so essentially, it wasn't going to go. I had to pull up my iPhone. We started filming with that thing. Then Andrew was inside the bank. So just imagine this, please. Imagine this. Put yourself in this situation. You're in a bank. He's counting there with a ski mask on, a garbage bag, and he's counting 1, 2, 3, 4. And all of a sudden, I'm waiting outside to get the shot when he's supposed to run out. So all of a sudden, this freaking guy backs into the shot. I'm like, holy shit! I yell on the top of my lungs, but I didn't say shit. I said something a lot worse. I was getting so pissed off. Everyone thought Andrew was going to rob the bank because it looked like that. And then we filmed the other shot behind Pizza Nova, where I used to shoot him, and there was a lot of, let's just say, mafia activity in the back. So, this guy's watching us, and they were wondering what the hell we were doing with the guns and with the lights and with all that stuff. But it was fun. The final scene, nobody was supposed to fall in the snow. Nobody was supposed to fall down and hit the snow. But guess what happened? Not only did Darius fall, he said he was going to go all the way out. He was amazing at being the hitman. He wasn't even supposed to be the hitman, funnily enough. And he was it, and he did it so well. He played that character so well that he said he was going to go all out if he was going to do it at all. So he came charging at me. I freaking clocked him in the head. He pushed Andrew, so he got a face full of snow. Andrew got a face full of snow, and I'm just standing there thinking, no one was supposed to fall here. What the hell is going on? But we got an amazing shot, being the main shot. I think we might even carry that over to the next movie, if there is a movie, if you guys are lucky. Now remember, we filmed it all in 1 week, so it was quite a feat, but the next movie we're going to take 3-4 months to do, if we do it. So yeah, I mean, originally we had a script of 16 pages, which would have been in 16 minutes, for those who don't know. We knew we wanted to do an 8-minute video, we ended up doing 11 minutes. But hey, what are you going to do? We had like a extra long main title sequence, which I played Mr. Johnson when he calls Sledge on the phone. It's like Mr. Johnson, in actual fact, is his neighbor in the show. So his neighbor is Mr. Johnson in the show, so we had a little cameo of him. Now, I want to clear up one little thing, is that when I went after Matthew, that was the guy, when I went after Anthony DiGiovanni, who was this character who was hiding behind the wall, just sort of chilling and having fun, that was the guy that made a run for it before. He was the guy who took off and just like sprinted, he just hauled everything else, hauled ass and everything else down the street. That was that guy. So, yeah, he was in disguise in the pink shirt. Not the best way to disguise yourself with a bright pink shirt, but Sledge caught him. Now, interestingly enough, that scene with the car, I had to do pickups with Earl Bells to fill the final scene. And again, this is supposed to take place in LA, so we had to come up with the idea that, okay, well, we have to meet up his jurisdiction, and the hitman wants him to meet somewhere else up north in the mountain. Now, actual fact. In California, there are mountains, ski mountains, hence the snowy scene. My favorite shot, one of my favorite shots, is them walking off. And as they're walking off into the distance. And the car then drives off into the distance. And what that means is when you're driving to the horizon is that you are now going off into the unknown. The unknown is essentially, you never know what could happen. So on the other side of the world, on the other side of the horizon, of the skyline, that's where you're heading. You don't know what's going to greet you. So that's where Sledge and Gunnerson are going together. They're going to the horizon. They don't know what's going to happen to them. They don't know if they're going to become the rock stars of the LAPD, which they are, but they don't know what's going to happen of their partnership, so they're just heading off into the distance. It could either be good, there could either be sun on that side, or it could either be a sunset, where they're going to find the sun, or they could be heading toward the dawn, where they're going to end up in the darkness. The point of the matter is, it's unknown, and it's heading into a new frontier. And that is where we'll leave you guys off. So this is Aramis Neal Pacitto, and I'm glad to present you the Challenger, and I played Detective Rick Sledge and Mr. Johnson, and I hope you guys all enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed drinking this. I want you guys to keep your eyes peeled because, you never know what may happen. We'll catch you guys later.